Welcome back to another video. So, I had a hard time getting sleep last night, but the problem is not that I'm all tired and stuff, and I don't have energy. It's just that I was laying there and I was thinking of a whole bunch of things that I could do, that I could talk about, and I've forgotten everything that I thought I might talk about. Um, so. Anyway, here we are, building a new tree. Just thought I'd start the video off with doing that. It's gonna be hollow on the inside. Maybe we'll even make a tree house out of this. Who knows? Since this is a bigger tree, I think I want it taller than that one. Not sure. So, my buddy Spirit and you you may have heard me mention him a few times. He's got a Minecraft server, and I think I was talking to him on Skype. I think it was yesterday actually, and he's like, "Hey, you should do some videos on my server." So, and that's a good idea. I think I'll start doing that. I'll start a new little series of doing Minecraft on his server. That should be pretty fun. I don't want to fall down there. What we can do... Ha! Genius. Oh, it's all dark down there now. That's cool. So, yeah, continue building tree. Tree mode building is enabled. We are building. Thank goodness we have that. We'd be in a little bit of trouble if we sort of... I did have a plan though, in case there wasn't that excuse me, that pond down there, I would have figured it out. So, now the question is, do we want branches on this tree? Since this tree is bigger, it'd be more easy to do branches, actual branches, but it'd be pretty tough. And, yeah, so, what do we do? You know, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do branches. Woohoo! Yeah! Don't try that in real life. Branches. I'm just gonna go for it because I need practice with doing awesome building stuff. I think I'm not gonna do too many branches down low. Hi, music. Where did you come from? You're still too loud. Anyway, ladder up. We're probably gonna need more ladders than this, though, unfortunately. I think... What if we had this connect to the tree somehow? That might be pretty interesting, and to have a little entryway into the inside of the tree where we'd have a ladder. Maybe I should make the ladder on the inside. I don't know. Okay, we can start a branch right here. We have plenty of wood, so I don't mind dropping it. I'll pick it up later if I can. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna remove that and remove that. Cool. Okay, and we're just gonna follow this little pattern. This isn't so hard. The hard part is figuring out where to place leaves. How about, I think this is a little bit of a far branch. I think let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and line this. This is tough. Get it on the bottom as well. I do want the leaves to expand out a little more. That looks better. Yeah, that looks quite a bit better. Okay. I think we'll just leave this. That looks pretty natural. Don't need leaves all over. And nighttime approaches. That looks pathetic. We're gonna make that branch much bigger. Let's go ahead and sleep the night off here first, of course. Yeah, definitely needs a bigger branch. It seemed bigger when I was up there. It's because I was closer to it. Okay, we've just done that. We're gonna take one more look. What do we got here? I do, of course, want to move. I think I'm gonna get rid of those leaves on the inside. I want it to be just this random little bush type thing, you know, sticking out like a branch is. So I just remembered one thing I was going to talk about that I thought of last night. Among the things I forgot, I remembered this one. 1.7. Woo! I'm really excited about that. I heard we're getting the first snapshot tomorrow, but I don't know if that's true or not. Today is Wednesday, September 4th, so might get it tomorrow, because, yeah, today's Wednesday, right? Yes, it is. Yeah, that would be really cool. The first snapshot, though, is not going to have... I'm just saying all this in case you haven't actually been following, like, news channels or anything. The first snapshot isn't going to have the terrain updates, because they want to test the other code that they've changed first, such as probably fishing and whatever. So, but I'm okay with that. I think it's really cool that they want to, you know, they want to make it right before they do anything intense. Pretty good reasons. So yeah, really excited. Biomes. So I was watching Vintage Beef, and he inspired me to do some underwater builds. But I don't want to like copy him or anything. He's on his Minecraft server. Well, it's not his server. On the Minecraft server, he's building. He's got like this below the water surface in the ocean thing going on. But I have other plans. He did inspire me to do something, but with like the water. But I've been experimenting on my other world that I play that I don't record on, and I made a mistake. I tried building what I'm talking about. I tried building it there. I don't want to quite tell you what it is I want to build yet, but that's because I just want it to be a little surprise to get you to keep watching my videos. These leaves are loud. But yeah, it's something we can do in the swamp, just right over there. In fact, it'd be good. Yeah, anyway, this tree, what I want to do here is, I think it just needs to be puffed out a bit more. Quite a bit more, because it just looks sort of puny from down there. And a little bit flat, not a total sphere or anything, but a little bit like squished. So if you imagine like a savanna tree, like a tree in savanna, which savannas are probably going to be a biome, by the way. Yeah, they have like disc-shaped leaves and stuff. I think I'll leave that there. That looks really heavy. Like, it just doesn't look very natural. This is my problem. I cannot build worth crap. That is why I'm doing this, so I can practice building. I would do better at not doing branches, but this is good practice for figuring it out. So yeah. Um, let's let's try and clear out a little bit of those leaves. It's gonna be pretty tricky to find a good balance. I just realized this little branch right here also makes it look pretty lopsided, and it just didn't look very good. So gonna clear that out as well. So I think I think it might look better if we do cover this. It just would make a little bit more sense. I don't know why. This dude has plans, man. I swear. That seriously, man. He hides under the. What were you hiding from? He's just right here, and he wasn't taking any. He wasn't taking any damage from the sun. That was. He's cheating. You can't do that. He's cheating. So I banned him from the game with my sword. My sharpness sword of doom. Okay, so I'm not totally satisfied with the branch, but we'll leave it there for now. Maybe it'll look better when we put more branches in. Who knows? It's sort of hard to do that. To do this with maybe I should use like jungle leaves instead because they're a little bit brighter. No, I think it's just pretty much the texture that changes with the type of leaves. So I think using jungle leaves won't do much. But let's start working on. I think maybe we'll just quickly finish up the top here, and we don't have to continue working on this tree. I think we'll move on to something else. How should we do this? There we go. That looks natural, right? Natural enough. When we've improved our building skills, we can like go across the trees that I've built in the past. Ooh, that was scary. And then we can like improve them, make them look much better. But yeah, I am happy about this bigger tree because bigger trees, you know, why not? Yeah, and I think the greenery that we're gonna do, we do need to get rid of this though, just for now. I don't have a shovel. Okay. We'll just have to cut this out one by one. One block at a time. You know, I was thinking I am pretty satisfied with that tree that you see right before you, the big one. Not the one we're on, but yeah, I'm just thinking it looks pretty good. So, here we are at the cow farm. I told you I want to do something special in the water. Crap. Oh, I dropped it. And so for that, it's going to be convenient to have respiration / aqua affinity helmet. So we're going to pretty much, and I want to do that using leather caps because the reason for that is because totally lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. So the reason for that is because I want to enchant at level 1 a lot of level 1 leather hats, and that's less expensive than iron is. So we won't have to use up so much iron trying to get a respiration or aqua affinity helmet. And then if we get 2 in 1, that'd be awesome. But I'm assuming I'm planning on the fact that we're gonna get just 1 each, like you know. So and then we'll be able to combine them with an anvil. Got some potatoes cooking. Made some wheat into bread before I realized I should breed some cows, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of helmets here. Maybe we'll get lucky. On my other world, this took a lot more than just 3 helmets. Nice thing about this, though, is that we do not need bookshelves. Oh, hey, Aqua Affinity. What do you know? Now we just need respiration. So cool. We can just throw these in here. Do we have a jukebox? No, but we can make one. Guys, let's make a jukebox. It's only 1 diamond. We can get more. Let's go ahead and play this. And, oh yeah, by the way, they're making a new slider as well for, like, you can change the mob sounds, the mob/player sounds, environment sounds, music, and regular sounds, I think. Let's go ahead and cook up. Do we have any chests? No. What I would like to have is a little chest. This is a nice little trick that I discovered is a little bit useful. If you don't have any furnaces open at the moment, you can just put in things that you want. Also, if you only have, say you only have like 2 raw beef and you want to save a little bit on coal, you can just put those 2 raw beef in the chest, and yeah. But we're just going to put all of this for now because, yeah. It's a nice little trick if you want to use it. Let's go ahead and put all our stuff away because we won't be working on the tree anymore for the moment. Go ahead and put away the ladders. Don't want to do any building. Put away the shears as well. All this wood and stuff. I do want to keep some planks on me. Put away some dirt. Okay, what do we do now? What do we do? Well, I guess I could tell you what my plan is. What I want to do, I want to build like this village sort of thing, and I want to do it like not under the water. See, here's the thing. I want to have like this big random crevice thing. We can actually start working on this right now. Let's go make a shovel first, though. I want to have this big cavity. You know, this big cavity, and then water is just flowing into the cavity, and it just looks really beautiful and stuff. And I'll have like houses there, and then maybe I'll have villagers. And you can convert zombie villagers to regular villagers using golden apples and weakness potions, splash weakness potions. So when we get a hold of brewing, we'll be able to put villagers in. But we're going to go ahead and start working on this right now. Let's build ourselves a couple of shovels. Maybe enchant them? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and enchant these shovels. See what we get. Yeah, plenty of levels. It's not like we're going to be doing any high-level enchantments anytime soon. And enchanting gets, it takes more time. And so we got 3 efficiencies. That's pretty good, actually. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, so once you get to higher levels, of course, you'll notice that you will gain levels less quickly if you are at higher levels, so it's good to keep your levels low if you want to do stuff like this. Now, I don't want to... The question is, do we want to just build this right here, or do we want to extend this out a little bit? I think that will be what we do. It'll be a little bit hidden. Just makes it feel a little bit more magical. And it's really nice that we are working with just 1 layer of water. In this case, we might actually not need the Aqua Affinity helmets. Okay, so the plan is here is I want to clear out this huge space. Maybe we'll make it a little bit bigger. But yeah, the mistake I made in my other world is that I dug down before, and I chose a bad place to dig. I was building this sort of same thing in my other world. Now, what I did, I chose to build in like a little crater, and the consequences of that was now that if I want to finish it, I'm gonna have to build, because I want to clear out all the water. I have to clear out all the source blocks. That's what we're doing here, is we're clearing out these source blocks so that we have air, and it's more of this giant cavity. Who knows, this might end up looking terribly ugly, but who knows? Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll just look plain awesome. Excuse me. I had to sneeze there, but you didn't hear it because I paused the video. I think we'll round this out a little bit more. You know, I feel sort of bad. I started that record. I spend a diamond on a jukebox, and then I don't even play it. Well, I play it, but I don't even listen to the record. Is that good? Yeah, that's much better. And we do want to leave this dirt here for, you know, of course, clearing out the source blocks. And then, the way we'll have, ooh, okay, we're out of dirt. Well, we can get this, but, we'll go get more dirt. I'll be right back. Okay, so we have this outlined, and now all we have to do is fill all this with dirt. Woohoo! That didn't take quite as long as I thought it would, but it, yeah, so that was pretty convenient, actually. So now, step 2, we're going to clear it all out. Now this will be nice if we had, I might actually do this second step once we've gotten some decent tools, like, efficiency and, like efficiency diamond tools. Because you know, it's just gonna be much faster. So meanwhile, we'll work on projects that do not require such things. That way we can be more efficient and things will get done more quickly. Now what should we do now? You know what we can do is we can do one last thing, and then I think we'll end off the episode. Oh, we actually don't need these. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a little bit of work on our house here. I want to move this ramp to the other side and see how that works out, because the reason I wanted to move this ramp, I can't remember why, but I'll probably remember why in a minute. I think it had something to do with wanting a waterfall going right here, and this ramp it would make it so it wouldn't work out. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clear all this out and then move it. Yeah. Okay, so I just moved the whatever this is over to the other side. We're gonna have to move this tree. I think what we'll do is move it a little to the side. Well, maybe we'll make this a tall tree instead. We'll cut it out and make it a tall tree. Not that kind of tall tree, just a regular kind of tall tree. And yeah, so it actually looks nice over here without the ramp. And I did remove this tree because it's in the way of this. We are definitely going to move all of this to a different place. It's obviously not very good right now, so it just looks pretty ugly. But we'll do that another time. I hope this episode hasn't run too short or too long. But I'm going to end it off here. If you're not sick of me yet, be sure to subscribe or leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. And I'll see you all next video. Thanks, bye.